Enough of that. More of this. It's Alice, the madness. It's taking me over. We are currently... I don't know. I think we're in chapter 5. Which means there's 6 chapters? I thought there was only 5 chapters, but okay. We only need 4 Radula rooms, but I know that I've missed some. There's like 74 of 83 bottles, so it feels like we're getting really quite high up in all of these completions. Overall completion is 78%, but I think that means that, you know, that's snouts peppered, bottles collected, yada, yada, yada. So there is a distinct chance that we're going to finish this up today. God damn it, it's done it again. This time it didn't even throw me an error code. It was just like, nope. Nope, this is exactly what happened last time. Huh. Okay, let's try this again. Jam Jar, Spotify's been down for well over an hour. Oh, is that what was going on earlier? I was trying to bring some underscore to all of the lovely chats about chat. And then, yeah, I could only listen to my boring-ass voice. Calico, you meet in Tokyo tomorrow? Yes, yes. Have you got to meet Lou or Jimmy before? Sounds meta. You love it, yeah. Right, let's try again. Jam Jar, welcome in. How you doing? Lovely to have you. Struggling dealing with YouTube ads. You came here for a distraction. Can I? Ass voice. That's me. Better for being here. Well, I'm glad to have you. Welcome to Babyhead Burned Mansion. I think we're tiny again. Oh yeah, look, there's like screw heads. Unless they're just gigantic screw heads. Also, that would make sense that these are like normal-sized doll heads. So, oh god. Let's try and fucking figure this out. Also, whilst I'm trying to figure it out, I'm going to sit up straight. Look at me sitting up all nicely. Chat, am I doing good? Tell me I'm doing good, chat. So yeah, what's gone on? We've gone back into madness, and I don't know whether we've gone fully into madness in terms of, like, we're back in the asylum. There was a section where it seemed like Alice was regressing through her time in the asylum. There's also a chance that this might just be the end of the game, because I've never played this before, and it feels like we're getting to a point where, like, some conclusion might be happening. It's hard to tell because it is so, you know, all wrapped up in madness. Oh, I do love the reveals. The area reveals in this game have been fantastic. Yay, Wolf! Thanks, I'm doing so good! 7 out of 10, I'll take it. Oh fuck, here's the train! It's the train! Okay, right, so the train, I don't know. I feel like it's the train of thought, but it seems to be just like running amok in Wonderland. It's not right now, running amok. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Maybe it's derailed.
Answer that. A rhetorical question.
That is a rhetorical question.
My father would wish that you hold your tears, girls. He lived a long life, and as the poet says, like a clock worn out with eating time, the wheels of weary life at last stood still.
Oh yeah, that classic phrase. Like a clock worn out with weary time. What was it? It's the wheels on the bus that go round and round? That's what he said, yeah? Right? Cool. Yeah. Pretty, quite deep stuff. Round and round. Round and round. Thank you both for the derailment. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. All day long. Hi, Benny. How you doing, dude? That looks like a snout to me, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Or if it is, it's a particularly vigorously sneezing snout. that a punk band? Vigorously sneezing snout? How goes the madness? I'm descending it. Wait, no, I'm descending into it. It's back again. Jam jar.
Jam Jar Brain has dragged train spotting into the ranks of the FrasWhar.
Cheers, oh jammy one. Thank you very much. 29th gifted sub. This one goes to Trains Potting. I don't know how you pot a train. Probably with quite a large pot. But it's good to know. And that's plural, right? Trains potting. So more than one. Whew. You're gonna have to get a loyalty card with the local garden centre. I'm really leaning into this one. What's going on? What's going on? Why? What? Oh, I've gone in? Why? Okay. All right, I'm going to assume that I've gone in. Ah, this is where they make the babies. And then I guess the stork is nearby to go and deliver them, because that's how babies are made. Comparison, that's what I said! Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Is it train is potting? This train is potting. Is it like a golf train? A pot about the same size as a bus shelter in a major city. Oh, did I say potting? Train is potting. Fuck. Oh no, you want drain? You want that to be possessive? Drain has? Drain? Oh, I can't speak. If you're watching this in VODland, by the way, I've had a long conversation about pronouns, and where the chat is a pronoun. I think it's a collective noun. It might be, as we speak, moving into pronoun territory, but basically, long story short, I've realised that I don't understand English. Did you know? Did you know? This is going to be my fucking fact of the day. Did you know that if you were to walk up to my front door and knock on it, and I said, "Who is it?" and you said, "It's me," I would throw crockery at you because your English was so bad. Because that's wrong. You would have to say, "It's I." Fucking ridiculous. So that is very ominous, really. When in doubt, if you don't know the rules of English, just try and be more ominous. It is I. Drain, stain. Pretty much the same. Same. Hey, baby. Could you, show me your baby face? Baby face. There we go. No one understands English, least of all the English. You'd probably go with, "'Tis I!" You know what? I go with that. Confuse them more with, "It's I spy with my little eye, something beginning with 'tis I." Probably just go with, "It's jam," and pause for confusing. Potato man. Jam delivery. Where the hell have you been? Rosie smells so good. What's Rosie been rolling in? Oh, the hooks go directly into the base of the neck. That's grim. Depends on how your customers have acted towards you. This, you've been very mean to me. You get poo jam. Dear people who type in all lowercase, we are the difference between helping your Uncle Jack off a horse and helping your Uncle Jack off a horse. Sincerely, capital letters. It's important. Because how you know? How are you gonna know?
I'm no toy. He wanted me to do things I didn't want to do.
Almond's a good flavour, yeah. Grandma, it's me, Anastasia. No idea what she's been rolling on? Maybe you just missed her? Fair enough. I've missed your smell. It's one of the things that you can't really say to humans. I mean, you can say it to animals. If they understood what you were saying, they might be freaked out. Now we're hitting the mood. Yeah, content warning. Grim times ahead. Long story short, this story. We've got it all from context clues. I don't think the game has officially told us yet, as in like it hasn't revealed it in its entirety. But basically, from all of the clues, it looks like Dr. Bumby, who was in charge of the orphanage, sexually abused my older sister, Alice's older sister. Pretty grim, right? And then when Alice's sister was going to, like, tell people about it or something, we don't know, Dr. Bumby killed her and set fire to the house. So that's nice. So that's like real nice. So yeah, just a heads up. If that sort of content might not be the ideal stuff for you to be viewing on a Wednesday afternoon, or indeed morning or night, or whatever it is where you are, you just a heads up, you know. Oh, great! It's Dr. Bumby, and he's crying out black tar. And there's lots of dolls everywhere. Yep. This is not going to be... Oh, what the He's got baby heads stitched into his hands? The fuck, man? Hi, gigantic Bumby. Is this a boss fight? Can we kill you now? Horrendous.
Am I not the most wretched and selfish of fortune's fools? Oblivious, I live in a training ground for prostitutes. My mentor is an abuser and purveyor. I've been complicit with my sister's murderer and the killer of my family as he corrupted my mind. I sought relief from my pain and you turned me away from the truth.
You are almost there, almost free from what you fear. You could have been cured. You could have forgotten.
Abandon the memory of my family.
They are dead, and you should be too.
You misbegotten abomination! Murderer! You blood-sucking parasite! The damage you've done to children! The abuse!
I provide a service. In the great and awful metropolis, appetites of all sorts must be gratified.
My family! My mind! The infernal train!
The train is your invention, your defense. I merely set its schedule and itinerary. The train is coming with its shiny cars, with comfy seats and wheels of stars. So hush, my little ones, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer.
I'll stop that train, if it's the last thing I do.
As you wish, it will be. You're lost, and where your body is, your mind will follow. Perhaps it's already there.
Holy shit. Okay, so turns out the orphanage, ho-ho! Even better! The orphanage is a training ground for prostitutes. What a good lad. What a lovely fella this Dr. Bumby is. Ha. The baby looks like Chucky, yeah. Oh, look, and there's ghosts of all of the children. Nice. Cool. Well, we're back in the real world now. Possibly. Well, no, maybe not the real world, because there's bricks floating. Number 11. Oh, God, they've got numbers on them. That makes me think of lineups. Oh, and finding out what we've just found out about the orphanage. Oh, God, this is grim! The rowboats are off! Hello, Pudding! This game has just kicked it up a notch in its horrendousness. Code Blows is off to maraud the high seas in search of a real challenge. Oh, you think the children at the start also had numbers on them? Now we have context to the numbers, though. Which is... yeah. I guess we just wander into the fire. Machine-made corsets, direct from Paris. Button. They were...
You oozing sore of depravity! Children wearing their names around their necks as if they're breeding livestock.
A declaration of their pedigree. You could use one. They're proud to display their provenance.
You brute! They can't remember who they are or where they're from. How many minds have you twisted into forgetfulness?
Not enough. Yours would have been a triumph. Still, you're an insane wreck. My work is done.
Stop the train, Alice! Stop the train! So the train is Alice's manifestation... The infernal train? This has got to be chapter 6, right? Almost looked like she had a smile on her face then. Holy shit, this looks so Dark Souls. Chapter 6. There are no snouts to pepper. There are no memories to recover. There are no Radula rooms to complete. There are no bottles to collect. There is only the train. It's coming with its shiny cars, with comfy seats and wheels of stars. So hush, my little ones, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer. Says the doll maker, who is apparently fucking Bumby. Whose orphanage is a training ground for prostitutes. Just an orphanage. I mean, I thought we had already reached the heights of the fuckery in this game. But apparently not.
Hatter, I must stop this infernal train and the evil force that drives it.
Everything's a nail, is it, Miss Hammerhead? First it was your search, freighted with fear and fragmented memories. Now it's the train. Never time for tea. While your brain's on holiday, we're ruined. Now we're all mad here, and that's a good excuse for going to hell in a teapot, but not for forgetting what your senses saw. Forgetting is just forgetting, except when it's not. Then they call it something else. I'd like to forget what you did. I've tried, but I can't.
You've used me and abused me, but you will not destroy me.
No, the damage is done. The old Alice and her Wonderland retreat are demolished. You can't even recognize what's happened, and you're powerless to change it or move against me. I've made certain of that.
When do we get to push him onto the fucking
Come to
tracks?
receive your punishment, then.
I know I'm guilty of something, but punishment never suits the victims of the crime.
Abuse is a crime the strong visit on the weak. And you're right, abusers are insufficiently punished for the damage they do. Those who witness abuse without seeking retribution for the harmed pay a penalty. Your own pain mitigates your failure to act earlier, but you may not yet have paid enough for witnessing the pain of others.
Oh God, Alice is basically been torturing herself for not saying anything about the abuse earlier, the abuse of her sister, and then the abuse of the kids that she's been seeing. The interesting thing about this game as well is because it's all done in like riddles and rhyme and madness, there is so much of it that could just easily slip by and you might not pick it up. You might just be like, oh, he's a mean man. Well, maybe until this point. It seems to be slowly but surely unfurling things quite clearly now.
You corrupted my memories, but you failed to make me forget.
I could have made you into a tasty bit. Clients out the door waiting for a piece from a raving delusion of beauty with no memory of the past or no sense of the future. But you wouldn't forget. You insisted on holding on to your fantasies. You're mad, like your sister.
Don't speak of her. You didn't know her.
Your sister was a tease, pretended to despise me. She got what she wanted in the end.
Oh, God!
My Lizzie, what is this train's destination?
Madness and destruction. You shouldn't ask questions you know the answer to. It's not polite. And that noise wasn't Lizzie talking in her sleep.
Oh, no. Oh, poor Lizzie.
And there are no centaurs in Oxford. Make your survival mean something, or we are all doomed!
Hi, Raiders! You've come in at a lovely time. Hi, Nanda. How's your stream? Ahoy, hoy. Dudes, go follow Ananda. BD, yo. Fucking hell. Can I get some ahoy hoys for the lovely Raiders? BD, Pixie, KP, Ananda. Wolf. Hey, dudes. Yeah. Is this a good time? Here's some content warnings, here's some spoiler warnings, here's some warnings in general about this fucking game. It does not shy away from horrific subjects. If you are not interested in a story that has anything to do with child abuse, get the fuck out of here now! Run! Run as fast as your little legs can carry you. Because what we found out today is, I mean, I'd sort of made my peace with the idea that this story was a dark fucking story about child abuse. But it turns out that it was even darker than I had originally thought. What we have just found out, literally just, and spoilers, is that number one, Alice witnessed the abuse of her older sister at the hands of Dr. Bumby and kept stum. And her not saying anything about it drove her mad. She has sort of what's the word? Not attacked herself. Like, in her own mind, she's repressed the trauma, but she's also been like, not abusing herself. There's a word here that I'm looking for. This game is a light-hearted romp through Wonderland, obviously. She has dissociated, yeah. Bumby. There's Bumby. Punishing herself, that's a good way of putting it, yes. She's been punishing herself and tormenting herself, but like internally. And it's like her subconscious has been tormenting herself. It's not something that she has consciously done. That's what all of like the Mad Hatter and all of this shit is, that this is all of her trauma, like kind of eating away at her internally. This train is a train of her own creation to help repress all of those memories. And it turns out that that wasn't the end of it. So Dr. Bumby was not the head of the asylum. Dr. Bumby was the head of the orphanage. And now for the really horrifying thing, the orphanage, we've just found out, was a, Bumby's words, training ground for prostitutes. And Alice had seen this happening, seen this going on, and repressed those memories too. Dara, thank you for the tier 3, dude. 51 months.
Russian, tier 3 retrovert. 51 months holding us together. Back from work and Fras decides it's time for heavy topics. Very heavy.
Yeah. Like a fucking megaton. Smoky oven bake conchigli with mozzarella, basil, sweet pointed peppers and tomato. Now that sounds delightful. Pixie, you learned recently Lewis Carroll wasn't even his real name. It was Charles Lutwidge Dodgson. So, yeah, Bumby also, throughout this entire game, some of the messages that we've, like, picked up on from Bumby were, you know, memories aren't worth keeping. Be a blank slate. If a memory makes you upset, why keep the memory, sort of thing. You know. Lovely stuff. And now we're on the train. We're trying to stop the infernal train. The train is coming with its shiny cars, with its comfy seats and wheels of stars. So hush, my little ones, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer. Imaginary exponent, just to put this out there, there's a ton of controversy about Lewis Carroll and the Alice. The one that it was originally based off of. Alice herself asked to leave this be. That is interesting. Oof. I guess that... I mean, I would not be surprised if that was a large part of the inspiration for this story. I mean, I'm just going to take the story as... because I don't know much about that. I'm going to take the story as it's unfolded to me. And that seems horrific enough as it stands. Oh, hi!
Hide in your shadow. The past must be paid for.
Oh, fucking what? The past must be paid for. This is horrendous. You thought he said it must be painful? I thought he said paid for. Pretty sure he said paid for. But then again, I might be wrong. Okay, I guess I'll go for these lads out here. Could you, like, die now? Alright, so every time the face, like, goes shiny and black, it is invincible by the looks of things. Like, the marionette strings are barbed wire. Trying to, like, destroy the...
Hello, Brock.
Hello, Connor. You're afraid to talk now. It's grim, man. It's so grim, but, like, welcome in, dude. Like, there might well be inappropriate things to say at the minute. I think we all agree to just be kind to the idea that this story is dealing with some fucking heavy shit. You know, there is dark comedy out there, you know, dark humor is a thing. But also handling a sensitive topic sensibly. Also definitely a thing. Because of the boss fight of the topic at hand? Oh, why so then? You were lurking on the drive home. Ah, are you now... I mean, obviously, you're not driving anymore. That would be, like, the worst. You heard all about the grammar and the rules. Oh, that's why you're worried. Because of English. Well, if nothing else, I think you'll find that I cannot English. So you got that. Can I just shoot him in the face? I mean, I can. It doesn't really do anything. It makes me feel better. KP! Dippy dippy. We're not getting any health back, so... That sucks. Oh, there's a bit of health. Okay. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's run away. Use the pillars to get between us and the gigantic marionette hand of the child abuser. Ow. And hopefully... I mean, I have no idea whether we're actually making any progress in this fight. Oh, the nails on a chalkboard. Oh, God. Okay, we're really not doing well here. There is only certain moments that we seem to be able to actually attack the bloody thing. Oh, health, 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 health. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me! Alice, hit the bloody thing. Oh, we popped the baby head out of the hand. That's got to be a good thing, right?
The cost of forgetting is high.
Oh my God, there's another one. Did you just waggle your palm at me? As if it was supposed to be a butt. Heads will roll. Now you're going to go with collective noun. Fair. Here's some Brits at Efteling. None that struck you as member of the FrasWhar. Oh dear. Reveal yourself to me. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. The fucking Why is that? Okay, I don't know whether this is supposed to indicate that there is a different hand in this, but that's got like red nails and the other one had black nails. Now, I don't know anyone that would have different colored nails. Don't stutter, Alice. I don't know what that one was. Throw. Thank you. Struggled, yeah, probably. Uh-oh. We've gone into hysteria. I mean, if you... I don't have a lot of hysteria left. Did we do it? With the tiny bit... Nice! With the tiny bit of hysteria that we had, we just took his second hand down.
Make-believe adventure.
Make-believe adventure! What did he say? Can't see the... Well, there's no subs for this, so... I don't know what happened there. Timph, I think there is some... some possible hints as to that being the case, yeah. Can I just move out of the way? Oh god, it's hysteria mode again. This ain't good. Oh, and all of the baby heads, like, they hid away. Wait, am I supposed to be like, oh, I died. Damn it. God, I hope there's checkpoints in this fight. Yes, I would like to continue, please, and thank you. 84 deaths. Please? Checkpoints? Yes, there are. Lovely. I mean, I feel like that's bullshit. Oh! Okay, we died again. I swear I had more health last time, but okay, whatever. One more time. All I'm hearing is make-believe adventure. Okay, so we can... We can't get out of the way, apparently. Oh! Or not. Very hard to get out of the way. Something about a shadow. Managed to get his tongue. Looks like the tongue is the key to actually fucking hurting him. Oh no! That it? That's it. This is gonna take a little while, isn't it? Okay. Okay. I think he might actually be saying make-believe adventure. You just got the last repair bill, you're gonna cry in a corner. KP, is insurance gonna cover it? And then whatever the hell he says there. Your repair costs, so they're... Oh, fuck, man, that sucks. 8K. And brutality. Okay, it looks like I only need to get like one more baby head off of his tongue. Ah, oh, shit. Although I did pick up a... Like, I'm in hysteria again. Could you show me your tongue, please? Oh, I heard the word shadow then. Oh, fucking hell. He spits it as well. They did pay for the bulk of it, though. It was over 30,000. Wow.
Make-believe Avenger.
He spits indeed. I mean, it would make sense that he's saying make-believe adventure, I guess, but... Easy now. Let's avoid the handy hands. Alright, so he sticks his tongue out. Gotta kill the babies. Well, sorry, the insidious ruins. You get out of it! Okay, I'm getting better at avoiding those things, which is nice. Ah, come on. Oh, shit. Yes. Yes, I'll take it.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Wait, that's us back in the asylum.
I'll see you charged. In prison, some half-wit bruiser will make you his sweetheart, and then you'll hang.
Indeed. A hysterical woman, former lunatic, roaring outrageous accusations against a respectable social architect and scientist. My God, Alice, who would believe you? I scarcely believe it myself.
Make-believe Avenger.
Monstrous creature. Such evil will be punished.
By whom? By what? Psychotic, silly bitch. Your madness will be punished. Now leave. I'm expecting your replacement.
Wait, what? What did you just grab? A key. You can push him, Alice. There is no justice in this, but he'll feel fucking good. I'm assuming, I forget exactly what it looked like, but I'm assuming that's the key to Elizabeth's room. Plenty of justice in it? He's just dead. What sort of fucking justice is that? For all of the abuse that he wrought? He just fucking gets the easy way out? Prevents him from causing more harm, true. Death by train isn't a nice way to go, but it's definitely better than he deserves. Nobody would believe Alice. You're right. Looking Glass Railway. Do we get to go back into Houndsditch Home?
Ah, Alice. We can't go home again. No surprise, really. Only a very few find the way, and most of them don't recognize it when they do. Delusions, too, die hard. Only the savage regard the endurance of pain as the measure of worth. Forgetting pain is convenient. Remembering it, agonizing. But recovering the truth is worth the suffering. And our wonderland, though damaged, is safe in memory for now.
Hello?
Oh shit, story wasn't American McGee. R.J. Berg. The original concept was American McGee. Hey, Jim. Holy crap. Okay. Well, it's one of those that really did confuse and confound and, like, draw the veil over what was actually going on, which is quite apt considering what Bumby was doing. BRB, food time. Stardy, go thing do. Man, that was... I knew... This is 2011, Tim. I knew this was going to be quite a... maybe not controversial, but... Knew it was going to deal with some tough shit. And I wish I could say that I'm wise enough to have some really good words to wrap it all up and make sense of it and give some hope at the end of what is quite a fucking horrendous game. Brilliant game. The story was really rough in places, but it definitely sticks in the mind. Jam Jar, clever way to do it. You know, some people who disliked the ending, but you loved it. Redemption never fully satisfies. That's sort of the point. Damn. Well, congratulations to all that were involved. That is food for thought. And not only that, like, you got to put it in context of the time. I guess you guys are right. Yeah, like, they wouldn't have believed Alice. I mean, even now, it's still, when it comes down to opinions of, like, who is the more, who has this higher standing in society, somehow that means that they are more reliable. Sometimes that they are more trustworthy. I mean, and that still stands to this day. And Ander, I'm going to use you as an example. And that is getting some things like signed, and there has to be a witness and witnesses to the documents and things have to be of a certain social standing. They have to have certain jobs. Only people of certain social standings and certain jobs are allowed to be considered as proper, reliable witnesses. So that's still a thing. I mean, it's not as much of a thing as it was back then. And you also got to realize that, yeah, they didn't have the yeah, they didn't have the abilities to like do as much crime scene investigation as we do these days either. I mean, even after the fact that it was a burned down house. We're all equal, but some are more equal than others. You've discovered that psychiatrists aren't very trustworthy, except the one that you've got now. The other ones can go fuck themselves. I don't know. I think that's quite a broad, sweeping statement. I'm sorry that you've had issues with psychiatrists, Astriel. I'm glad that you are in a position where you have one that you are in a better position now. Also, that in itself is quite a dangerous sentence, right? Because it's like all of the other ones are terrible, but this one's good. That in itself is like, oh. Not alarm bells, but Oh, it's all the other ones you need to worry about, not me. I love the concept of someone who is seen as an upstanding citizen actually being all kinds of evil, manipulative, and utterly awful as the bad guy. Always feels more relatable. But yeah. I mean, I think I get it. Like the hyperbolic, sweeping statements are really quite. They make you feel good, right? But sometimes it's not. It's just worth being like, oh, let me unpick that for a second. But yeah, Senior Vice President Thomas Simpson speaking. And now we're into EA. Can I speed this along? I can speed this along. I probably should have been speeding that along for a while. New Game Plus. They had New Game Plus. Okay. We very quickly went from 78 to 93% completed. As an aside, it's a good thing to talk to a professional about mental health. Don't let things like this put you off. Oh, absolutely, yes. Yes. Always stay alert. And also do know that even if you do go see a psychiatrist or a counselor or whatever to get help, which I think is a good thing, not everyone's going to be the right fit. Because it's a very personal thing. Rooting around in your psyche, in your history, in the past, in the reasons for why the fuck are you like that? Epic, your neurologist always told you that you need a psychologist that is compatible with you, and finding one can be really hard and time-consuming. Yeah, because the thing is, as well, like, there are certain lifestyle choices that not everyone is going to appreciate and understand and want to help you work through, too. Because that's human nature. You love being able to rewind, pause, fast-forward credits. More games to do that, yes. Yeah. Concept and story for the third game. It's going to be a nice... I was going to do a nice job tying this trilogy up. Yes. So I'm going to take a bio break now. And then, on the flip side... Not on the flip side. On the other side of the bio break, what I'm going to do is go through the concept pack for the third game that American McGee and the team sent to EA that was rejected. And then I'm going to have a good explore of what we could do, like, post-game. And then, depending on where we are, there might be a little bit of blueprints by the end of today's stream. So, for now, hold that thought. We're back! So we've just completed the game. 'Tis done. We found out some pretty horrific shit. I also wonder, so some of you guys were mentioning about the idea that, Lewis Carroll, there was question marks over what happened between him and the actual Alice Liddell. I wonder if that's why they added in the like underage prostitution, so that it didn't lean too heavily on that idea. I don't know. But I have a feeling there was huge parts of that they were going for. But for now, my dudes, I'm going to have a little look-see over the... So what is this? What am I looking at here? Raziel sent this to me. This is Alice Asylum Design Bible, the prospective third game in American McGee's Alice series. A complete narrative and visual works. Who made this? Did American McGee make this? Mysterious Studios, game design, narrative, oversight, and creative art direction. Important note, Virtuous have expressed strong interest in assisting the Mysterious Studio team with the potential game developments of Alice Asylum. All proposed terms and collaboration between Mysterious Studios and Virtuos are based on early discussions with Virtuos and remain subject. The above information is accurate as of the 21st of February 2023. Subject to change. Heavy spoiler and content warnings. Contains scenes describing themes of child abuse and family deaths, distressing scenes following the traumatic and repressed memories from the main character's childhood. There are also confronting scenes concerning mental health, violence, horror themes, and gore. If reading content of this nature causes you distress or poses a risk to your own well-being in any way, please make the right choice that best suits you in choosing to read the story contained within this document. As content creators, we want to safely allow you the chance to make your own choices about what is best for your own well-being. Please take care of yourselves. Virtuous logo kind of reminds you of VStacks. What is VStacks? I see it, and I think I understand where you're coming from. This was put together by American McGee and his team. You have it as you were a backer on Patreon for many, many years. American McGee's Alice video game series has a legion of dedicated fans worldwide. Raziel, one of them. American McGee's Alice, 2000, and American McGee's, Alice Madness Returns, 2011, were released to international critical commercial success. Fans of the series have been asking for new installments of the franchise ever since. The present video game rights currently caught in a stalemate at EA Games, and with the key stakeholders reluctant to help fund or sanction movement on a new game, American McGee and a small team of artists, designers, and writers have put their time and efforts into creating the potential third game concept outlined entirely in this document. This design Bible was created in an effort to spur new investment opportunities, help greenlight the potential development of new AAA Alice game, and create a new experience for the fans of Alice to enjoy through this document for free. This potential new game experience is titled Alice Asylum. V. Burson, thank you very much for the follow. Good to see ya. Movement mechanics for Alice made you rage crit, but Madness Returns is absolutely epic. You'd say the first and foremost underage exploitation is a fact of life, however unpleasant, and second, there was a controversy and game devs interwoven parts of it into the game. There never was any proven abuse, links, or even attempts of abuse. The whole idea only got traction because Lewis Carroll at some point had an argument with Alice's parents. Fucking weird. Welcome to the Game Design Bible for Alice Asylum. It is not an actual game. Thank you for all of our patrons and insane children. Okay. Introduction by American McGee. Welcome to the introduction page for Alice Asylum, the highly anticipated third game in the Alice series by American McGee. Asylum continues the story of the main character, Alice, as she embarks in a journey towards psychological healing in her twisted and dark version of Wonderland. I don't know how much I'm going to go into the deep dive as to all of the spoilers and stuff, because I don't know, the eternal optimist in me thinks, well, maybe it'll get made, and I'd rather, have a brand new experience, but maybe I can read it and then forget about it by the time it gets fucking made. And when I get that feeling, I need psychological healing. Psychological. Healing. It's EA, yeah. But at some point, EA, there's always a bigger fish. Embracer Group will have them. Oh, Lynx, it's done. Welcome to the end of Alice Madness Returns. We literally just finished. I am particularly forgetful, that is true. Who are you people? As fans of the series are aware, the Alice games have always been known for their unique and visually stunning interpretation of Lewis Carroll's beloved classic, as well as their exploration of mature themes such as mental illness and childhood trauma. Alice, you know what, fuck it, let's get this, now that I've changed my setup so that I can squirrel my microphone away easier, it means that I can bring it out easier as well. Rip. As fans of the series are aware, the Alice games have always been known for their unique and visually stunning interpretation of Lewis Carroll's beloved classic, as well as their exploration of mature themes such as mental illness and childhood trauma. Alice Asylum is no exception, delving even deeper into these themes as Alice confronts her own demons and struggles to reintegrate herself with her inner lost child. Her lost inner child. However, the journey to bring Alice Asylum to life has been just as challenging as Alice's journey in the games. Despite a passionate fan base and critical acclaim for the previous games, securing funding and support for the development of Alice Asylum has been a difficult road. But we're excited to announce that after years of hard work and determination, we are finally making progress on bringing Alice Asylum to fruition. This was as of 2023. Okay. We believe that the game will not only be a thrilling and visually stunning experience for the fans of the series, but also an important and thought-provoking exploration of the human mind and the healing process. This design Bible contains all of the art, narrative, and design put together by our pre-production team to outline in full the vision for Alice Asylum. Their efforts have been made possible by our insane children Patreon supporters, without whom we could not have brought any of this to life. Those efforts started in September of 2017, and our team of 6 artists and designers have contributed nearly 20,000 hours of effort towards creating the content contained in this book. And this book, along with a potential development proposal, schedule, budget, and team from Shanghai-based game development studio Virtuos Games, will be used to attract and secure the necessary funding and publishing support to make Asylum a reality. Lynx, you had a nice surprise in the mail today. Hell yeah. What did I think of the game? Of Alice Madness Returns? Bit of a gut punch, right? But really fucking good. We thank our fans for their continued support and patience. Yada, yada, yada. That was 2023. Section 1. The pitch. Questions to answer. What is the game? Single-player experience, 3D world exploration, third-person perspective, linear progression, narrative-driven game. Okay. What is the story? Do I want to read this? Okay, no. The game's protagonist is a 13-year-old Alice Little, sole survivor of a fire which consumed the Little family home. Ward of the state and prisoner within Rutledge Asylum, Alice escapes to the fantasy realm of Wonderland, where her psychological trauma is transformed into a life-or-death quest filled with surreal and terrifying twists. Asylum's narrative is built around the stages of post-traumatic stress disorder, and will find Alice exploring representations of phases such as depression, denial, anger, bargaining, and acceptance. Journeying through 12 distinct realms, each ruled by powerful Wonderland characters, such as the Queen of Hearts, Alice must confront and defeat what threatens to destroy her. Vorpal Blade, collection of magic dresses. During her adventure, she receives strategic advice and sardonic guidance from the Cheshire Cat, and is accompanied by her mute, stoic, white rabbit plush toy. Total game length about 15 to 20 hours. Session length 1 to 3 hours. 12 chapters, gotcha. Ooh. Game loop notes. Generous checkpoints, non-threatening progression, curated linear level design. This is really interesting. I mean, I'm probably not going to go through the entire feckin' thing. Puzzle outlines. We've got kinetic puzzles, sensory puzzles, mind-bending puzzles. I would have liked more mind-bending puzzles, please and thank you. Turning pole, front view, side view, like fully turned into madness. Those stages of grief real? See them in all kinds of media references, but you never looked up if they happen IRL. I would assume yes. Depression, denial, anger, bargaining, acceptance. I don't think it's like cut and dry. That you probably can't be like, you're doing this right now. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, in my limited experience, like stages of grief are definitely a thing. Ending in acceptance. Would love to see a studio like Ninja Theory tackle this if EA ever handed over the rights to Microsoft. Well, I mean, we've got this, we've got fucking Black and White as well. I skipped to the acceptance phase. Done it. No, back you go. No cheating. Slightly stylized, warped geometry, dreamlike beauty, nightmare horror, trippy surrealism, and intricate and considered details. Like, all of this seems to be stuff that's already been in there, right? DLC planned. Nice. Oh, the art direction. This is probably going to be quite fun to read. Alice's art direction is intended to be timeless. The big reason that Alice games are still revered and praised today is their art style. The art direction design process was short and sweet in Madness Returns. After short experimentation with available tech, the decision and visual language were locked in the early development process. We do not lean into hyper-realism or photorealistic styles. Alice and Her Wonderland is intended to be uniquely stylized, both in texturing and modeling. In Madness Returns, this process was achieved through creative experimentation with shaders and intentionally unique and stylized geometry. Shader experimentation was then baked on to stylized geometry by the texture artists. We envision a similar approach to the development and approach with Alice Asylum. The initial seed for the reference style is Victorian-era tin toys. Oh, some of them are real fucking creepy. Raziel, you have the game Bible for the second game too, very much similar to this, but maybe a little bit less detailed. Note the stylized and slightly off proportions. There's a high level of texture detail, but the geometry is stylized. Alice's eyes closely resemble that of a doll of this era. Planned weather-changing system? Oh, that's nice. You love to see it. You go through various gates and then the level progresses. I mean, I'm not seeing anything outstandingly new at the moment. Oh, okay. You appear to be holding a flamingo's heart there, Alice. You alright? Is the flamingo alright? Mechanics and game design fundamentals. Alice Little, the player avatar. I mean, I've been to conventions, right? There's at least 3 people dressed like this, and I don't think they're going for Alice cosplay. Can you still play cricket with that flamingo? It's arguably easier now that it's dead. Oh, man. Those boots. Those fucking boots, though. Look at them. Love it. So this is probably the most interesting one for me. A heroine over 20 years in the making, Alice has always been considered a versatile and adaptable video game lead character by her previous 2 outings in Wonderland. She's portrayed as capable, fierce, curious, and willing as a main protagonist. However, in the game design approach for Alice Asylum, some notable differences in Alice's character and appearance will be apparent from the onset. outset as well. Whereas Alice appears as a young woman of around 18, 20 years in the previous 2 games, Alice is now curiously younger at the start of Alice Asylum. Now 13 years old. Her movements at the start of the game also echo her mental state, uncertain, scared, lost, confused, frustrated. As the game progresses and more of Alice's mental and personal jigsaw pieces begin to slot into place, she grows into the hero that she was meant to be. Still somewhat broken, but therein lies the relation point to our audience. Our broken audience! As new moves unlock further game progression, Alice's actions become more deliberate, vicious, measured and confident. This process is to be reflected in Alice's character movements, actions, and behavior as the story progresses. I love the fucking idea. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm putting it out there. Raz, do you have the game design Bible for Alice Madness Returns? Because what I wouldn't mind seeing is, like, do we agree that they actually nailed what they were going for? I mean, at least the writers are honest. We are hoping that all of our broken folks, Alice's expressions, quizzical, in awe, judgmental, hilarious, cutting onions, eating onions, finished eating onions, annoyed that there are no onions left. That's the progression there. Not digital, but you can get it transferred. I'd be genuinely really interested. Lovely. Got some design, notes, sketches. I'd love to be able to just draw shit like this. The Venn diagram of onions made reading this worthwhile. Slingshot aim. You can also load it with onions. Boredom, idle state. Whilst there are no onions nearby. Humming and swaying in idle state. Thinking of onions. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that. I'm not a big fan of easy, normal, hard, and nightmare, just as wordings, because it sort of downplays the fact that people don't always have enough time to play on the hardest settings, so it kind of is like, oh, you want to play it on easy mode, but fuck it, it's not the biggest thing in the world. Onions! Oh my god, onions. Moment of death? Oh, she turns into butterflies again. Oh, and then respawning in a cocoon of tentacles. Oh, that's grim. Ultra Nightmare Difficulty, a gameplay mode designed to be so cruel it's not immediately accessible for booting up the game. I mean, imagine this. Imagine this. Alice gameplay, like, reflecting God of War style gameplay. Like, that in-depth. Oh, I'd be all over that shit. I mean, I know that I have only recently come away from the God of War series, so obviously it's quite fresh in the memory, but that has been, honestly, 2018 and Ragnarok, like, those two have been so good. The mechanics of those games have been beyond anything that I have seen in other games. So, yeah, Alice in that style of gameplay, God, that would be so fucking great. Soft-gated areas, hard-gated areas. The player can navigate the area freely, getting from point A to point B, progressing in a linear fashion. Hard-gated areas. Okay, cool. What we got? Vorpal Blade, Teapot, the Croquet... Oh, hiccup. The Croquet Mallet. Hobby Horse, yes. Umbrella, maybe? The Pepper Grinder, some papers? The Jack in the Box, yes. I don't know what that is. That looks new. This is some sort of scythe. A full tea set. So I'm not going to read through all of this, because, yeah, like I say, this is a really long design bible. So what I might start doing is I'll start scrolling through it, and then I'll stop when something catches my eye. Throws a piece of paper. Fraz turns into an onion. Oh no, it's the classic onion paper attack. Oh, okay, so I think this is actually literally outlining the entire game, right? The Art of Alice Madness returns. There's the art of it. Okay, Puddin'. You get off of Kaz. You won American McGee's copy of the Bible during one of the live streams. Holy crap. Wait, what? Wait, what? Raziel, just one more. Not, like, his copy, though, right? Right? Where we at? Where we at? Mind's Eye. His own copy of the Bible. Right, where the fuck was I? I've forgotten where we were. We clearly weren't very far in, were we? Complete narrative and gameplay experience. Okay, here we are. Oh, Rage Mode would be back. Lovely. I liked Rage Mode. Would Hysteria be back? Pickups. We got some healing stuffs. We got croquet cards. Tea. Peppercorns. Oh, so there would be an ammo system in this one, apparently. Nice. Ending secret areas, unlocking dress runes? Oh, shit! Now that is a really nice idea. Because there was always the runes, but having the ability to, like, customize the runes on the dress. You have the Game Design Bible for Diablo 2, and they had a section proposed selling small item packs in stores. Imagine that. His actual copy, physical copy, you want it for Kaz. Dude, that's insane. You never knew whether it was signed. Kaz took it off you the second it arrived. Amazing. Enemy behaviors, patterns, and attacks. You'd get melee, corrupt, swarm, ranged, infect, guard crush, summoner, stealth. This is insane. I love this. Also, it makes me think, holy shit, is this what goes into game creation? I mean, I guess it would be on the AAA end of the spectrum, so having this much work, for lack of a better word. Oh, I know what that weapon is. Yes, because that was in the first game, wasn't it? I forget what it actually was, though. 187 pages of the Art of Alice Madness Returns. I think we'll go into the ones that are actually in the game, because there is some of that stuff. This is great. A lot of content. Ability select UI concepts. Chaos and Infernal Necklaces. Alice's passive abilities with the dress rune system. Yeah, I like that. Me likey. Now that I've said it out loud, the more that I'm like, just God of War, but Alice. Come on, give it like... There is a storyline, a through route, but also it opens up so you get to explore different mad areas, you know? That's what I want. I mean, I want another game. I just want this game. This sounds fucking great. But still. I just want more God of War. Is that wrong? Am I wrong? I shouldn't be wrong. Hey, look, it's Saturn. Which represents lead. Jupiter represents tin. Lithium, airborne mobility increase. Iron helps us play. Less damage and ricochet chance. Wrong. What's wrong? Are you wrong? Am I wrong? You're not wrong. You're so wrong. Damn. They did really want to get this greenlit. It was funded from their side as it would have been part of funding for an Oz project he's now working on. Not TV, not game. There was a whole load of stuff that got so close that this was being sent to EA, and they had a meeting to decide whether they wanted to move forward or not. Bollocks. They made the wrong decision, I think. Sagittarius, Cancer, Taurus, the Sun, Dress Rune ability concepts, Moon, Harvest Health Regeneration. Okay, so you turn into a vampire for a bit. Gemini, double damage, or maybe 2 Alices. There'd be ammo for this one, Infernal Skulls, super meter boosts. So they've actually brought back a lot of the original game, like American McGee's Alice stuff, and like smushed it together with Madness Returns. Oh, that's just a gorgeous bit of art, isn't it? Darkness. Shadows. The sounds of a clock similar to what we heard at the start of Madness Returns then morphs into the train over tracks. The sound then changes into rapidly beating heart. I remember being free, what it felt like to run outside without fear, what it felt like to have a home. But you took that from me. And you put me in this prison. And you threw away the key. A mysterious yet familiar voice cuts through Alice's thoughts. Open your eyes, Alice. Perhaps this time you will finally see. Guardian, you're off to bed. Good night.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
Alice opens her eyes. She's alone. We play as a frightened 13-year-old Alice running through a moonlit, snow-covered English garden. This is the slumber, a manifestation of Alice's childhood memories. It serves as the first tutorial for basic movement. This nightmare is always the same. I cannot run fast enough. I cannot escape. Something's always watching me. Moonlight Sonata. Nice. You assume EA panned it because there was yet another single-player game, and they didn't add on a multiplayer mode, and they couldn't make microtransactions? Yeah. There's something very odd about its size and form. The moon then turns to reveal a menacing face. Eyes lock on Alice. It howls and pursues her. We play as it draws nearer. It sings an ominous lullaby. The tune, once heard, forces forest creatures to slump to the ground. Alice is unsure if they're dead or sleeping. She runs. Alice trips and falls to the ground, tangled on a branch in the snow. She rises to her feet and looks determined. We play as Alice runs for her life, running, jumping, climbing, and swinging to escape. Alice runs until she finds sanctuary inside of her childhood home, the Little House. Oddly silent, except the tick-tock of a large grandfather clock. Within, Alice encounters her burnt and twisted family. They sit around a macabre table set for Alice's birthday, wearing rabbit masks. There's a black cake on the table. It's a writhing mass of black tentacles with burning, human figures as candles. As the candles melt, so does Alice's family around the table. A gooey mix of wax, flesh, and blood drips down their faces and onto the floor. The music echoes hints of happy birthday, whilst Alice's family shoves the disgusting cake into their mouth holes as they burn. Fucking hell. As Alice outstretches her hand to meet the clawed hand in the dark mirror, the shadow creature suddenly breaks through the looking glass, shattering the mirror into 1,000 pieces. As jagged glass tumbles into the darkness, Alice flails around to defend herself, suffering hundreds of cuts. Just as a large shard of glass is about to pierce Alice's heart, she reaches out and grabs it. Suffocating smoke embraces her. No, suffocating smoke and embers engulf the girl. Alice turns the shard over in her hand and transforms into a beautiful crystal vorpal blade, her own blood dripping across its edge. She's transfixed by the blade and runs her fingers along its sharp edge. And it goes snicker-snack! The reverie is broken as Alice is set upon by ghoulish, faceless manifestations of the shadow. Alice lunges and slashes at the endless nightmares as they move quickly to swarm towards her. This serves as the basic opening tutorial for combat with the Vorpal blade until the player is quickly overrun. Before Alice can react, a chapter-closing cutscene plays. The lullaby reaches her ears and Alice faints. Her eyes roll to whites and she falls into a graceless slump. Like a lifeless doll, she's lifted high into the air. Alice still clutches the blade tightly in her hand. Her sleeping body is pulled into the sky and towards the moon. The moon's massive eyes remain transfixed on Alice's tiny body. It's its horrible teeth, as large as tombstones, form a glistening demon's smile. Scene fades to black. Well, that sounds fucking awesome, doesn't it? Then we have the slumber. I mean, it could be that the redemption is just read the entirety of the Alice Asylum Design Bible, because at this point it does sort of fucking read like a story, doesn't it? Hi, Digi, how you doing? The greatest show. Ah, that's great. Like, on the front, perfectly well kempt. On the back, it's a nightmare. The house is sleeping and the windows are dark. A whisper. Another voice. Flashes of imagery to match the narration. Ghostly visages of Alice and Elizabeth, Alice's older sister, running around excitedly to extinguish all the lamps run past the player. A scene of a black-gloved hand turning a key in a lock flashes. A horned, hoofed figure shrouded in darkness pouts a trail of lamp oil down the corridor outside the family bedrooms. As Alice follows, the doors repeat endlessly, and when she turns, Alice looks back to see a never-ending looping corridor. The figure disappears as it's approached. 2 glass circles glimmer in the light. EA is in the company run via game modes. Wait, as in the company is run via game modes? You get paid in loot boxes, baby! DG! Welcome. So, yeah, here is the design bible for what would have been the 3rd game in the series. That's delightful. Oh, hysteria mode. But this is all basically still tutorial mode, right? We've got Mock Turtle, we've got the Dodo, either Tweedledee or Tweedledum. Tweedledee, Tweedledum. I mean, looking at this one, it's Tweedledum. Possibly. Oh, I really, really like it. She's got like a toothy skull on the back of her head. Onto the moon. Imagine an American McGee Alice loot box might have a chance to kill you as much as it rewards you. So the moon's a huge, huge character in this one, apparently. If they have so much detail, why not make it? Because EA. Because EA would have to greenlight it. And it's in rights hell, like a lot of stuff when, like, things fracture and no one really takes the time to say, oh, by the way, this IP, this is your IP, or this is our IP. Our IP, rip. It takes a lot of work and effort and money to actually sit there and get legal teams to go, okay, who owns what? And there is a legal dispute, right? Like, in terms of, is it Microsoft or EA? Which a lot of stuff. Am I correct in that one? Because that's very similar to what's going on with, like, Black and White and stuff like that, right? Is that it's, like, half owned by Microsoft, half owned by EA, so they'd have to come to some agreement between the two companies to be like, okay, we'll put this out together. Da, 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 da. Time passed, off to bed. Hope you have a good whatever else you're planning to do.
You've been a wonderful
Sweet
audience.
dreams.
Thank you and good night.
A, B, C, D, E, F, gun.
How dare you shoot the mock turtle? That seems very mean. And then we go to the moon, and we have classic Alice. And then to the Queen's domain. The armored card guards, the standard card guards, looking a little bit more roguish than before. That's fucking awesome. I like it. Honestly, I would have a lot of this as just artwork for myself. Chaos card guards. RNG spawn concept. Ooh, they have like a load of different versions of the card guards. Think Draugr. The Knave. Where are we at now? This is a soft gated area, which is ironic because the gates would be quite hard compared to the walls in a hedge maze. Oh, we'd get a hobby horse? This late? I mean, it doesn't seem that late, actually, to be fair. Now we're on chapter 2. Very poofy. Oh, we're a doll at this point. Gotcha. So McGee said that he offered to buy the rights from EA, so they assume they own... so assume that they own the game rights. Gotcha. You have 286 images from this too. Just beautiful. The blind judge. The blind judge moves with unnatural and flowing motion, like he's underwater. Like she is underwater. Her hair appears as if suspended in low gravity. The boss's attacks are well broadcast, then suddenly and violent in their execution. Damage phases are triggered by matching the symbol above her head to attacking symbol carved into the hands, the representation of Sigmata. Good lord, look at this fucking thing. Oh no, the kings and queens. So, I could, if I wanted to, read through all of this and basically get a full fucking outline of exactly what the game was going to be, / is going to be if it ever happens, which it probably won't, but still, it's nice to think that this is still relatively recent. So it's not like it was, 2014 or 15 and it has been forgotten about. This was put together in 2023, right? So it's still fresh. There is, I don't know, like I say, the optimist. Oh! Executioner will be back. He didn't get stepped on hard enough. I know the feeling. Into the dungeons, the Escher-esque dungeons we go. More variations of card guards. This time they've got, like, steam power. Or, possibly not steam, but definitely they've got a furnace going on. You still live and hope yourself, Raz. It would be nice. And honestly, the more that you look into it, it seems like an adventurous project. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not adventurous. Like, it's not a small project. It's a huge undertaking that they have... My brain isn't working. I've lost the words. And I'm going to blame the fact that we were digging down deep within words earlier, and now none of the words that come to my mind are... Ambitious! That's the one. Thank you, Guarazan. Fucking hell, man. Yes, it's an ambitious project. Chaosma. Ah, it's purple and there's teeth fish. Eyeball mushrooms. I prefer this Cheshire Cat to this Cheshire Cat. I don't know what it is. It looks like kind of too uncanny. Hey, Chess. Ooh, we get to go to the Cheshire Cat's lair. Imagine all the teeth you could get from the teeth fish. The clockwork teacups are back, including a different one. Movement and attack notes. Most eye pots will be designed as regular porcelain. Okay. Hatter's Workshop. The Abyssal Station. We're only halfway through this. It's way more put together than I thought. Well, I know who this lad is. Oh god, he's back again. Yeah, I suppose that would make sense, because this is the thing, like, it's not like all of the enemies from previous games can just disappear, because the enemies from previous games are Alice's memories, repressed or otherwise. So, like, the memories could just come back, and she'll have to deal with them again. The Tree of Memory? Water has memory! Conceptual Hatter's Workshop hub layout. The Vale of Tears. A weird tentacle pig. Chaos-infected pig corpses. Sounds delightful. Oh, the Duchess would be back. I mean, it does make sense, you know. Bring back all of the heavy hitters. Are you breastfeeding that pig? Not sure. The Slumber. Oh, outside of the... no, this isn't the asylum. This is the orphanage. Screams of horror. Teeth fish? You want that as a poster? Which one? Oh god, there's so much. This one? That one's great. Oh, this one. Oh, no. There is so much gorgeous artwork in this thing. I mean, I guess they paid for gorgeous artwork, and they got gorgeous artwork. Ah, daffodils! Nice. Oh, the one with the Cheshire Cat in the forest. Wonderland Woods. Oh, 2 Vorpal Blades. Wait, we would wait until chapter 5 before we got the peppercorn grinder? Thanks, KP. I mean, I suppose that's the whole point. You would still want to have some progression as you went through mechanically. Winter Song to Frostbow? Oh, shit. The ice wand would turn into a fucking bow. Great idea. Oh, this dude's back. The carpenter from, Sorry, I just looked over to the other page and just saw all of the tentacles. From the Dreary Lane Theatre. Hello, Johnny. Good to see you. Off to the slumber we go. Then to the ledger's adieu. More slumbering. Just such a fucking metal outfit. Did you finally complete it? Did the dollhouse music drive you balmy in the end? It didn't fully drive me balmy because obviously I played it twice. I played it over 2 streams, but it wasn't the nicest noise in the world to have on repeat. Wings of Steam. Oh, is that the fucking Jabberwock? Yes. Get to redo the Jabberwock fight. Like, it feels as well. Yes, it is ambitious, but I feel like given the chance, there is so much more to mine from all of these, like, stages of grief and... Like, I'm not saying that the story of the first 2 felt rushed, but it felt like there was a chance that... I don't know. It was a little too obfuscated. Like, intentionally confusing. And having a game that has so much more scope, you can start off being so confused and then working through all this stuff and sort of like understanding it as you go. Nilk, 2 months of painting irregularly. Ooh, very nice. They look great, dude. GG. What is this? Mother? Father, maybe? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We'd have mum and dad in the game and probably sister as well. You and me. I am you. Both of us together. Oh, the Heart of Darkness. Played that. Buggy as fuck. Clockwork hearts that apparently crumble away to ashes. This is a brand new weapon. The Umbral Scythe. It's basically the fucking Leviathan axe. Look, let's not draw too many comparisons because you'd want it to be a unique experience, but come on. Come on. The manifestation of guilt. Oh, well, and probably sister. I can understand why the guilt would be there. That's just great. Boy! Boy! I see Kitty. I see Kitty. Confrontation. Oh, with the bloke. With the dude. Radcliffe. Alice in Otherlands. I'm going to kind of scroll relatively swiftly through this because that seems like what they would want the end of the game to be. The end. Extra content and gallery. Conceptual music and soundscape. I want to click on it. I want to hear. I want to hear. She's being very loving. She missed you so very much. Project workflow and design process insight. A few years ago, when EA first approached American about creating a wait. EA approached him? A few years ago, when EA first approached American about creating a potential new Alice game, the pre-production team was rapidly formed and began operation shortly thereafter. It was pure happy chaos at the beginning. Wild ideas, concept art, free experimentation, excitement, and output flowed freely. All of it vital. All of it necessary to explore the foundations and the potential of the project. A swathe of beautiful concepts were generated. However, after a time, it became apparent that the concepts being created were impressive on their own individual merits, but they were not all working in sync with one another, as well as they could be. Some concepts overlapped. and some direction did not gel with other concepts. A cohesive game outline was yet to come. This led to some internal team confusion, communication issues, and some uncertainty about who was working on what and why. At this point, the question was largely, what's the best overall direction for the team to pursue? The story was also around 25 to 30% complete at this point, existing largely as a simple bullet point idea and a loose outline. Early on in the process, Alice Asylum story did not yet have a beginning, middle, or resolution. Solid, anyway. It was clear that Alice Asylum team needed to harness the boundaries of their happy chaos and create some order in their process to proceed and use their time effectively. We needed to establish the right targets to hit. The decision was made to continue creating new artwork with the existing team, establish the game design, finish the story, and create a single document that housed it all, while working on everything simultaneously. The analogy and ethos in these discussions was laying down the tracks as the train rockets up from behind us. Hence, the Design Bible was born, and was to become the focus of the pre-production efforts. The team's workflow process and structure was then drastically altered to form a new working environment. The main goals were now to achieve a clear line of sight for all the team positions within the project, and to keep all communication, art, and design goals clear, simple, and open. From this point onwards, rather than artwork being created for pure conceptual exploration, the focus was now to create well-considered artwork that established key-level design and character art, and also captured the critical narrative and emotional beats of the story. Internal discussions resulted in new potential art tasks, which were then greenlit by American if approved for production and resource expenditure. With the art team now focused on their new artwork goals, the writing team got to work on completing the story. As the narrative took shape, this information was then fed back into the artwork cycles and workflow pipeline in the form of the new artwork briefs and design tasks. It's all very official, isn't it? While detailed initial creative and art direction was provided for by artists in these briefs. While detailed initial creative and art direction was provided for each artist in these briefs, and some guidance or vital tweak requests were requested during the design process, each individual artist was trusted with and largely responsible for their own artwork. Due to time constraints, a shoestring production budget, and the final art direction choice still to be decided by the eventual in-game engine, uniform art direction and extensive revisions were not a realistic possibility during this phase. This is the reason why you see such beautiful quilt work of different art styles unique to each artist, representing Alice's world in the Design Bible. The project was truly a team effort in every sense. The purpose of the artwork being produced was to now directly tied to enhancing the approved portions of the story and visualizing the game design concepts. Before the narrative work came to a close, the early conceptual layers for Design Bible document had been floated with the fans and was received favorably. This work process continued until completion of the Design Bible document. The Design Bible eventually contained the entire story, all the artwork produced, and the intended game design foundations for Alice Asylum. Near the later stages of the project, the Alice Asylum project began gaining serious attention from potential development partners. As such, it was necessary to dive back into the Design Bible content and restructure the narrative documents into a new data-driven game design spreadsheet. Yes, this core information now forms the backbone for the next phase of the project. While the story and game experience documents fueled the work for the majority of the version 1.0 Design Bible, the game design spreadsheets and input from development partners will fuel the ongoing work required to fully flesh out the Alice Asylum game concept. This will take place while the funding to actually develop Alice Asylum, approximately $50 million is actively pursued. Written and accurate as of the 6th of February, 2023. Oh, that's very sweet. And then we have, yeah, a load more concepts that I guess just weren't. Oh, that's brilliant. I don't know why I love that so much, but that's great. Grim, spiders. A tarot deck of characters. KP, you need Fraz to read you bedtime stories. Well, if you're very good and you get to bed on time, I'll probably already be asleep. Oh, I don't know why I like playing card art so much. It just speaks to me. Maybe it's because I love games. Oh no! Oh, what happened to the little upset hamster? I don't think it's the hamster. I think this is the March hare and dormouse. Oh, it's a dormouse! All three versions of Alice going at it. Hey, we're back onto the we're back onto the Fraz fanfic. Good lord. Hey, I'm helping share and talk about this document online. You're welcome. You're welcome. Dormouse, aka upset hamster. Look, I haven't gone through the all of the various bits and beats of the game of the Bible because I feel like, yeah, the hope springs eternal and all that. The idea that maybe this will get made, and I don't really want to ruin the possibility. It's also very bold of them to like release this, considering that, you know, that's a lot of IP. You often mistake a dormouse for an upset hamster, Misty. It happens to me every day. I end up going down the pet store, trying to offer them, hey, this hamster was very upset. Sir, that is yet another dormouse. Oh. Ahoy hoy. So yeah, we've finished Alice Madness Returns. And just gone through the game design Bible for Asylum. Alice Asylum. Which sounds amazing. If they managed, or indeed manage in future.
I'm armed to the teeth and pecking a hamster.
Dormouse! Oh, hamster. Is it upset, though? What about a door hamster? I mean, I had a wall hamster once. My hamster, when I was growing up, was very good at escaping. And would often climb up the chimney. It was just, that's it. That was its thing. It was like, all right, we're going up the chimney. See ya. And then one time, it climbed up the chimney and we couldn't get it back. And my dad had to lift up some of the floorboards in the house. And just there was one floorboard that he picked up, and he saw a little trail of footprints, little hamster footprints through the dust. So he knew that the hamster could get there. So he put a little bit of cheese there. And then one day, this was back when my dad smoked in the house. My dad was stood next to this floorboard smoking in the house and looked down. It was in the hallway, just to clarify. He would get sent out of the room to smoke, but he'd just smoke in the hallway instead. And then, yeah, would see the little cheese. He saw the little cheese being nibbled away at by my hamster. There you go. Sorry for the lurk, Vitrix. You were busy with leveling up to Twitch affiliate. Yes, you friggin' were, dude. Hell yes. The latest in a long line of great achievements for your Twitch career. Vitrix is here. Go on, go give Vitrix a follow. Feels like they had feels like they got a hard no on Asylum, and they released this in hopes of getting enough fan engagement to change the bean counters' minds. Yeah. That 100% makes sense. Thank you, Styly. Appeal to the beans. Count them beans. Aw, Mega Hassy. Boo. Boo. I'm booing your butt right now. I'm just saying. Just to clarify, in case you were wondering what I was booing, I'm booing your butt. I'm gonna set my lurks in their places. And then I think I'm just gonna have a little look through what we can do now that we've like completed the game. You wish you were a hamster rolling around in a transparent ball. I'm not gonna lie, so do I, but having owned a hamster that did have one of those transparent balls, every now and again it would get accidentally kicked. Because the thing is, they're very quiet, especially on carpet. You'll never hear the fuckers coming. So you turn around and then suddenly the fucking hamster's going across the room. Like, not full drop kick, but enough so that it, like, a bit of centrifugal force. Poor little bugger. Johnny, you don't think you ever completed Madness Returns? Also, we're back to the normal microphone now. Sorry, kids. You don't get the sultry in my mouth sounds. Hamsters do endure a lot, it's true. So. Thanks, Epic. So you prefer this microphone to this microphone? Interesting. So we can chapter select. I missed out 3 Radula rooms? There was nothing in the Infernal Train. But there was 3 that I missed in the Oriental Grove? The condenser is a little boomy. Putting the voice change woke you up again. So, it's a shame that we can't, like, see specifically what areas we've missed bits in. So I'm assuming that a lot of the memories are related to snouts and stuff. It's called zorbing when you run around in a ball. I've never been zorbing, but I have seen people zorb. It's an actual non-hamster-sized activity. Go get yourself a zorb. At 15 and 15 memories from this. It's zorbing time. So as we load in, it obviously changes our continue point. I'm assuming that anything that we've already collected will just not be there. The Valkyries haven't migrated across now. I'm glad. Like, it would be nice to have all of the memories.
Very upsetting journey, but I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks
That
very
looks
much.
very comfortable, Epic, and not at all scary.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
So, the Veil of Tears. Here we are. I hadn't really understood the mechanics, so there is a chance that, like, straight off the bat, there was some secrets that I missed. And the way that this 100% works, it's too much for me. I'm not going to worry about the 100%. Also, there's no way that I didn't pick up this memory.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
So there's no way of telling whether or not we actually... Like, if we see a memory, we'd have to go for it anyway. Because I couldn't remember which ones that we have missed or not. So, I don't know, maybe... If we go back to the main menu. I wouldn't mind finding all of the Radula rooms. Because there's only 4 of them left. And they are, like, particularly unique. So, I guess... what I'm gonna do... Is that amp hours? Is Alice Madness Returns Radula Rooms Chapter 3. Let's see where they are. You found KP's phone. First one is in the Veil of Doom. Apparently so. Wait, what? Is this the Veil of Doom? Oh, yes, because we, like, jump through, don't we? Apparently we receive... Hey, there goes the train!
This bloody ruin! It's corrupting all of Wonderland.
Choo-choo.
Seeking refuge from the wicked world? Perhaps things only look
Oh, we can't
like
skip. Damn it.
Gone to hell.
You're not that good a liar, and I'm not that stupid. But something a bit less calamitous would have been welcome.
This unmitigated disaster is your doing, and it will get worse. Your train keeps a hellish schedule. Get moving. Time waits for no one. The change has begun.
The train is perfectly capable of terrifying me, Cat. You should find another job. Is there really so little hope?
There's even less, and if fear paralyzes you, we are lost.
Okay, so this is the Veil of Doom. It gives us a little bit of an intro. Can I avoid this, or do I have to kill this? I think I have to kill this thing. Let me just snick a snack. Not to be confused with sneaking a snack. When I just put a little bit of cheese in my cheek, like a hamster. Possibly whilst zorbing. To really get that full experience. A Snickers attack? Mmm, delicious. Now what? Oh yes, we take a toke. Puff, puff, pass, friends.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
A single step off London Bridge could end my journey.
Failure as your epitaph. I'd hoped you were more
Murr.
courageous.
Mildred. Ah, not gonna kill you. Don't need to kill you. I got places to be. More important than thee. Oh, I just fell. That didn't go well. Speaking in rhyme. It's not worth my time. And yet I still do. Ah, it's you. Sim! Thank you very much.
Real Sin Pilot, thanks for sticking with us. 16 months and counting. Dead?
Dead. Death. Thank you so fucking much, Sim. How you doing? That's another 2 pieces of 8 in. Oh, no, that's 3 pieces of 8 in the treasure tracker. Sorry. Please, forgive me. Do you forgive me?
That vaporous ledge only appears as flimsy and insubstantial as your confidence. It will hold you. Trust me.
Trust me! Alright. Somewhere in the Vale of Tears. A bit confused as to where exactly... Oh, wait, hold on. It's around here somewhere. Cool. Somewhere around here. Come on, Alice. Get good. Scrub. Somewhere around here is something I can shoot, apparently? Let me try and figure this out. We did the jumpy jumps. Also, how do I change my outfit? Genuine question, Flag. How do I change my outfit? Because, like, we've completed the game now. I want to change my outfit. There's, like, fancy outfits and shit. Maybe I'm missing it. I'm missing it entirely. I've used everything from there. Ah, okay. I think it's supposed to be just after we receive the teapot for the first time. Okay. There's no cut. There's no skipping. There's no skipping in the corridors. The teapot cannon, never before seen, except for the fact that we've definitely seen it before. Whee! Little squeaky noises. Ah yes, enlarge lad. With the baby face on the top. Oh, I'm being connected back to my own chat room. That's good. Wibbles. Okay. Just gonna refresh, see what I missed. Assumption, main menu, extra content. Couldn't, thank you. We got so many roses. It's like Christmas. And we've got a variety box. Ah, there's the other baby face. Alright, mate. No need for that, eh? I'll give you a stare. Way too bad. Don't forgive him! Come on! Remember to spend your teeth, everyone! Ah, okay. I think it's like up here. Luna, yeah, exactly. I was just telling you guys, you know, make sure you spend your teeth. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Look what's become of my beautiful valley.
All things change in the fullness of time, often not for
Snouts?
better.
Is this the snout that I need? Is this the snout I need? I think that's the snout. Is this the one that's going to lead to the Radula room? I'm hoping so. Although I think I'm going to have to kill all the enemies first, unfortunately. You get your hands off me. I am very much glad that we removed one of the rumblers out of this goddamn controller. Okay, we good? I think this is the reason the possible bug was annoying. The respawn point is before these fights. Oh. Well, I obviously haven't killed everything yet. Everything is still... Oh no, these things are crusty down here. Found the crusty bits. So, I know I've said this a few times. It doesn't make it any less true. It just means that I have less to actually say, apparently. But the percussive nature of the music in this game really speaks to me.
Catastrophe may strike even the best regulated families, Mr. Of course, one family's disaster may be another family's opportunity. And the same goes for a surviving family member, if you know what I mean.
Where the hell is the enemies, then? Or indeed, where the hell are the enemies? Do you want me to kill the little turds? Is that what you want me to do? Oh, wait, no, hold on. Here's some. We good? There we go. Cool. So that's the issue. You need to kill... You need to spawn some enemies ahead of you and then turn back. And try not to trigger the next area. Is this it? Is this what I missed? I'm finding it hard to remember whether or not we did this bit. It feels like there's supposed to be a Radula room right there. Oh no, there it is. Woohoo! Excellent. So once we've done this, unless the next Radula room's like literally round the fucking corner, what I'll probably do is go back to the menu and explore the bonus content. Is it going to be a puzzle? Is it going to be a survive? Oh, it's going to be a puzzle. Okay.
Welcome, Alice. Here's a little something to keep your brain pan in order.
We welcome the arrival of a phantom at sunset, only to rue its departure at sunrise. What is it? Night flocks? Oh, what the hell that is? Mayflies, hope, or dreams? Dreams? I'm gonna go for dreams.
Righto.
Righto! Wrongo! Pudding, I can't believe you went there. You my dad. That would explain absolutely nothing. Okay. The game would have crashed at that point. That's the bit that it would crash at. Ah. Well, luckily, no crashies for me. Alright. Well, we've picked it up. I'm going to go back to the main menu. And then... have a little look-see about the extra content. We've only got 38 of 74 characters. That seems really low for the amount of percentage completion we've done, but okay. I guess it is got, maybe it's got something to do with how you complete the game. Chapter 5, we have Dr. Wilson, had a reputation as capable and innovative physician, but to me his questions always seemed intrusive, his prodding ill-conceived, his practices dubious at best. I don't think he meant me harm. I was a great disappointment to him. Good God, a plane has just aborted a landing. What a sound. Urgh! Nurse Cratchit, a feeble-minded, mean-spirited toady-like... mean-spirited toady, like many of her ilk, barely suited for emptying bedpans and mopping up vomit. He was no friend to me. The Tweedles, the superintendent's repulsive nephews, cruel by disposition and training, like all bullies, they're potentially dangerous. Fortunately, they're dumb as rocks. I'm joking, but it's basically what the just sounded like. Nice. A doll girl, the female of the species, so to speak, is equally objectionable. Their depraved maker played no favorites. Her voluminous clothing appears to conceal more than her body would demand. Bitch babies! To construct a flying, vomiting killing machine in the guise of a four-legged female infant is certainly the proof of a diseased mind, if more proof were needed. The doll maker, this heinous criminal, assumed the benign title of a decent craftsman to deceive the world, and perhaps himself. The lie must be exposed, the truth will out, or I will perish. Insane children. Once the hapless tools of my nemesis, these mistreated, insulted, and long-suffering juveniles have lost sight and all hope of returning to normal. I know them better than I'd like, and not as well as I should. Another plane cut in line. Eat, get out of the way! Insane child leader. If the metaphor has it right, that in the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed are kings, there's certainly an analogue amongst the insane children. Though whether their king has assumed her role by virtue of being less insane is debatable. I'm sorry, there was toy soldiers? Hardly surprising, this fellow couldn't pass muster he showed himself a timid warrior and unfit for duty more than extracting and watching smoke rise. Doll boy! Not surprisingly, this jerry-built, nailed-together malevolent automaton masquerading as a child violates every mother's wise admonition. Her injunction, don't play with scissors, would fall on deaf ears, if he had any. He cares nothing for your sense. He doesn't have any of that either. I wish I had a hammer. Dog baby! What? None of these. I have not found any of these. Astriel, thank you for the 241.
Astriel81 donated £2.41 to the cause. I really appreciate your stream smile.
Well, thank you so frackin' much, dude. I appreciate you being here, and I very much appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you. May I offer you a dog baby? This grotesque aberration of nature seems to have already been incapacitated before I arrived. Perhaps turned on and made a mockery of by its fellow abominations. Tragedy that such lovely ears should be wasted on such a pitiful face. I know the feeling. My best feature. So, here's the Troubling Visions, which is concept art. So we did get to see the concept art for this game, through the game, which is nice. Not purple inside of the train. They went with red. Here is all of the theatricals. Way epic. Got him. So not here. That was extra content, right? Yes. Maybe it's a new game. As it stands, I can't seem to choose outfits specifically. Oh yeah, there's like a whole button down here that says equip. You can't get to that with a controller. Oh. Dress, story mode. Left and right. Classic, regain health whilst shrunk. Steam dress! Oh yeah, we did do that one. Siren, that's what it was called. Enemies drop twice as many roses. Silk Maiden, twice as many teeth. Health limited to 4 roses total. Jeez. Shrink sense duration is doubled. Ah, caterpillar. Shrink sense is always active. Disable all rose drops for enemies. Okay, well, at least they did do a proper chess one. Flesh Maiden. Hysteria at any time. Late but lucky. Imbued with the power of shrinking violets. Hattress, lose teeth instead of health. I mean, I got a lot of teeth. It's the Lady Gaga dress. And now, weapons-wise. Vorpal Cleaver reduces damage from enemies by half. Or the Vorpal Blade, okay. Pepper Grinder, fast-firing weapon capable of inflicting vicious sneezing. Or the Octo Grinder, increases ammo limit. The Hobby Horse, which we have upgraded to full, versus the Nightmare. Very nice. Restores health with each hit. The Teapot Cannon versus the Cat catnip cannon. I'm going to be a delightful... Oh, it's weird seeing Alice with brown eyes. Hey, way too bad. Need another Radula room. And this, I think, is Scroll of Happy Times. Yes. I'm going to go to the Scroll of Happy Times. That's what I call incognito mode on my phone. Yep. It's time to forget. Or are you saying that it's time to forget Fraz? Aw. We're off.
Regard this depiction of domestic harmony and order. The fruitful landscape encouraged industry, tolerance, and cooperation. Loving families flourished, happy children, dear friends, grateful for their well-being, lived for generations, secure, active, and free. But a sudden onslaught of alien attacks broke their fragile bodies and nearly crushed their generous spirits.
Well, that's a shame. Don't want that. Ooh-wee. How could we forget? You know, him. That one. Loki. Easy, easy, Sonny Jim. Hi, mate. Don't you try and nut me, son. I'll nut you. And then you'll know you've been nutted. Wait a minute. Ah! I call bullshit. Deadly Premonition 1 and 2 bundle, really cheap for anyone that still doesn't own them. Thank you, Stiley. There's still a chance that we're gonna hit 100 deaths. Oh. I mean, there was something behind me, but realistically, we're not looking... Well, I'm looking for Radula rooms right now. It feels like that's actually something that we can try and aim for to wrap this bad boy up, whereas getting all of the memories, I'd basically have to go through the entire game again and just try and just get a list of which ones I've missed. A list of the missed. Well, not even that, because to know which ones I'd missed, I'd have to go through the VODs or whatever. So it's probably best if I just say, okay, you know what? Some of the memories, they're gone, you know? Where have they gone? Where all memories go? Into... They go to the farm upstate. Where all good memories go. Allowed to frolic with other memories. Live out the rest of their days. I'm really hoping, because I haven't actually looked. I've just looked at where the next one is. This could be the one that we found, because I did find one Radula room in this entire... Hey, look! It's our caterpillar outfit. This is stupid, and I love it. Also, it says that thingy sense should be active always. Music is just perfect for each setting. Could not agree more. I got my little curly proboscis. And my little curly tootsies. Hey, easy now. What? Hey! They sent me all the way back here. Surely the 100% is itching something fierce. You're slightly miffed that there aren't additional Chivos for this. Yeah, it would be nice, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't think... For me, the 100% hasn't been set out in a way that actually makes me want to do it. There is the 100% for the sake of 100%. And obviously, if I was playing this by myself, just for joy, for the love of it, I would 100%, no shadow of a doubt, be going to 100% this. That's because that's how I play games. It's just like hard baked into my psyche at this point. Oftentimes, there's not that many thoughts involved in the process. More like 100% must happen. But in terms of now knowing, like, changing the way that the MO works, so that we don't, like, we no longer say that it is fully 100% that we need. Must get the 100%. And being critical of the game. Yeah, it's not the best 100% I've ever seen, you know. That's not bad enough for me. Wait. Oh, was that weak? Wait, I thought Caterpillar Sense was supposed to be always active. Is this Caterpillar Sense is never active? Not Caterpillar Sense. Trunk Sense. Fraz, critical of anything? I'm never critical. I am always... Oh, hello. Where the hell am I? So hold on, it says Scroll of Happy Time, but the thing is, it also says after defeating a wasp for the first time. And we've defeated loads of them. I do know where this is. Luckily, because this is one of the ones where I was boxed out, which is apparently a new cornerstone saying of me. I'm playing a lot of blueprints in the Discord at the minute, and boxed out is now just what I keep saying. So anyway, I was boxed out of the progression when we get to... not this bit. Oh, maybe it's... does make sense in blueprints, yeah. It makes sense in this game, you know? I'm using it just all the time. I like to make sure that all of the phrases that I use are as ubiquitous as possible. Screw the crockery as well. All the phrases that I use. Did I not get them all yet? Oh, I had to kill the shadows. In the shadows. So yeah, we're looking for the big face. To be confused with the do face. There's the big face. Right. So yeah, I got boxed out of my progression in this bit because I just stepped in the middle of the room and did not explore where I needed to explore to get the Radula room. So I mean, there is also a chance that somewhere in here there is also a vial or a memory that I didn't get. Yeah, look, I just had to walk down here. But I didn't. I went and did the progression-y bit first and got boxed out.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
Kill or be killed. What the devil are you? Oh, it's been a while since we've seen these things. That's the bolt guys. Wow. Yeah, we got bish bash bosh, and now we got boxed out. How the devil are you? I hope you're very well. We got that one as well. What else we got? Hey up, you entire... Hey up, you gigantic dickwads. That one's my favourite. We've got a butt plug! We've got an R block. We got a butt plug. Also a very good one.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
Can I have the rose paint? Thank you. They shot my blimp down. They shot my blimp. Bastards! A blood plug. Ah. Well, if it's not a meme number, I don't want it. Boring.
Nuke 4 Prez, thanks for sticking with us. 70 months and counting. Not nice anymore.
But it is thick. Like a forearm. Nuke! Thank you very much, dude. Dummy thick. How are you? Jam Johnny went AFK when I was still reading the book. Are you playing New Game Plus? No. What I'm doing right now is going to collect all of the Radula rooms. So I have 2 more, and then that feels like a nice, not actual 100%, but somewhere we can be like, yeah, that's a good place to leave it. Also, it means that I get to explore these new outfits a little. Oh, a restriction of posture check, is it? So this is Alice's caterpillar outfit. I love that she's got tiny little additional arms. We've got the Vorpal Cleaver. Reduces damage from enemies by half. Octo Grinder, increased ammo limit. The Nightmare and the Catnip Cannon. Although, weirdly enough, none of these are actually on the correct... There we go. So what was this? Shrink Sense always active. That's bullshit, though. That's absolute bullshit, because it wasn't. You love the stocking shoe combo for the caterpillar. Little curly toes. Disable all rose drops from enemies. It's pretty fucking hardcore. So now, again, Oriental Depths. And we want to go to the trunk. The eyes in the dark. Oh, it looks pretty fucking cool. Trying to spot an obvious... Oh, wait. I think this is the Redularum that I did actually get. Yes. So, this...
A bridge will complete
I 100%...
but
for this entire game, I thought that was like a proboscis.
To remove it.
I believe I've got the proper tool.
At the top of the mountain, you will find the entrance to the next sacred cave.
Is this my new cleaver? No, weirdly enough. Wait, I'm not able to use the other weapons? Maybe it's only one custom thing at a time? I don't quite understand why it's not the cleaver. Also, this dress is technically, like... it's a disadvantage. Because enemies don't drop health anymore.
We are saved, our benefactor!
You're free, my friends.
Almighty Lepidoptera,
Good old Lepidoptera.
many-legged lord of Lake.
What do we got? Redularum's 3 of 4. Yes, yes, yes. Soaring through the air with the greatest of ease. Ah, the claw feet are great. So yeah, interesting that it doesn't actually seem like we've used the new weapons. Well, either way, I gotta go back to the main menu anyway. Because... well, I need to try and... to equip my new weppies. New weppies. Purple cleaver. Maybe I can only have one at a time. Or do I have to, like, enter? Say yes? Yes, please, and thank you. Go up to Cheshire Cat. Checkmate dress. Doubles damage for all weapons. Vorpal cleaver there. That's the standard pepper grinder. Hobby horse, teapot cannon. And the final Redularum. I haven't got for the Oriental Grove. West Peak Prison Village. After activating the frog. Ah, it's not the... am I doing wrong? I can't seem to activate any of the fancy weapons. Maybe it's only for New Game Plus? I mean, having this outfit going on the hardest setting might be the key. Doubling damage. Come on, throw your shit at me. Oh, but I can't seem to reflect anymore? Is that the downside of this dress? I don't think I've killed these things without destroying their baby arms. Well, there you go. First time for everything. Oh, I can reflect. Maybe I was doing it too late. That was cool. Very anime of us. Suddenly blinking through to the other side of the enemy. Blade brandished. Upsy daisy, come on. Oh god, we got to do this whole section before we get to the frog?
The shadow dragon winds along the path. Follow the dragon, Alice.
Ah, I see how it goes. Makes perfect sense, really. At least now it does.
Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Pretty sure that it's only after this section that we do the frog. Yeah. Boink. Oh, man. Less haste, more speed, buddy boy. Give the first. I mean, if I see any vials and stuff, I'll pick them up, but chances are... Oh, bouncy, eh? We've already sort of got them. Because I feel like I was pretty thorough in the playthrough. Ah, the sexy ants. Yes, it's been a second since we've seen them. What did I have to do? Oh. There's a little switch. And the cutscene took so long that my little rabbit exploded. Those vile vials and even viler memories. Onwards to victory. Go on, has anyone got the speedrun.com time for Alice Madness Returns? Any percent, obviously. I'm going to say... glitchless? 5 hours. Although that might be so very off. There is no glitchless. You must go lurkies, Raz. Thank you very much for being here, dude. Thank you very much for sending over the design Bible as well. That was a fun read. I mean, like I said, I'm still kind of hoping that it's not going to be... You know, I'm hoping to see the game I'm hoping to be able to play through the game, so I don't have to, like, just read through the design Bible as my only experience of it. Ciao, ciao, though, dude. Have a good one.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
Current record is 1.5 hours, which I guess is glitches. Oi. There is a glitch to use multiple input devices to perform extra jumps. Oh, fine. No, I thought maybe that was just using a mouse and a controller. Sorry, a keyboard and a controller to do both jumps. We good? Cool. I collected them all. Can I remember how this one went? I think it was this, this, and then this. Sliding
The gate is
puzzles.
opened. Now it appears that I can continue my ascent to the peak.
I tell you what, the checkpoints in this game are not the greatest, are they? God, we still got this whole section to go? I'm starting to not believe the dude that says that this is the area. God. Ooh, close. Where is he going to take me back to? Oh, my haste. Think he's daily. Oh, that one doesn't go down far enough. I should have just gone for the floor. I thought I was actually being safer then. Love the design. Excellent. Is them on some solid ground again. I love solid ground. I hate that slurpy porridge ground.
It's not enough that they abuse and murder us. They let their spawn feed on our rotting corpses.
Oh, well. It's nice that someone finds a use for you. You know, you don't want to waste anything. Got a corpse, might have a little nibble. I'm just really against... Oh, goddammit. Wastage, what can I say? Look, all I'm saying is if someone wants to feed on my corpse after I'm dead, you go nuts, right? I mean, start at the nuts if you want. You don't want to wait until they go bad.
Come close. I can recite Red Riding Hood
Arguably, they've already
backward.
gone bad.
I know my multiplication tables, 2 11s. I have intelligence.
Really? Persuade me.
To remove the obstruction, wake the frog and empty his belly.
Wake that? What about its tongue? And the prospect of warts? Ooh. Anyway, how do you know?
I imagined how it was done while I was sleeping.
Hey. We'll just break the tablets. First and foremost. Oh dear. I've accidentally gone full screen here. Can I jump over? Oh, nice. I'll grab it. I could guarantee that I already picked up that one. I mean, that's just straight on the path, right? Oh no, because it's all fleshy still. Doesn't count. Doesn't work. Why do I have to go down there again? All of your baby faces. Gotta be getting close. There's one just on the left. Are we done? Thanks. The delightful flushing sound.
Perhaps if I rang that gong, he'll wake up.
Perhaps the giant gong on the back of the giant frog that we're trying to wake up. Oh, and I get the health. So we've got to go up and through. And then apparently I missed a place over to the right. Through here. I can't believe I missed that. Actually, I kind of can't believe that I missed that. Did I miss that? I'm pretty sure I got the other one. Well, I never. Do I remember this? For science! I feel like I remember sciencing this. Maybe not. Hopefully this is the one. I guess we'll find out when we get through. Oh, a gusher. Ah, because of the water. Thanks for the sciences. Science is important, kids. Stay in school.
Stay away from the water!
And stay in school. Stay away from the water and stay in school. Okay, these are the two most important facts that you'll learn today. Sprawling. Double sprawling. What? I disagree. It was behind me. Whee! You know, that was closer than I wanted it to be. So, dudes, the fact is that, you know, we're mopping up Alice right now. We have completed the game. So next up, on Sunday, we're going to be starting a new series. To continue on the platforming era of the Retribution. After tweedle-deeing and tweedle-dumming with Vista for a moment, you dare say it embarrassingly feels better than Windows 11. Nostalgia's a hell of a drug. So, that is all Radula rooms completed for this chapter. I could go for the snout, I could go for the 2 memories that we haven't recovered, but I did get all the bottles. Honestly, we'd have to go through every single memory, though, and I cannot be buggered, because it's just not worth it in my mind. It's just not worth it. Now, I'm a little bit confused, as usual, as to why none of this seems to be working. They shot my blimp down. They shot my blimp. Bastards! Corporal Cleaver. Pepper goes to Octo Grinder. Hobby Horse goes to Nightmare. Teapot Cannon goes to Catnip Cannon. They do seem to still be here. Flesh Maiden! Maybe I need to be the Flesh Maiden. It is the dollhouse that we missed a Radula room in. But we only missed... one. So, let's see. Frog's Way. Do I remember getting the Frog's Way one? This Radula room is obvious and is stuck right on the main path, so I'm going to assume it's not this one. Yeah. The Dollhouse Cellars. After passing through the giant doll's ear... Oh! This one's a survival with the executioner there. Do I remember it? Also, one of them was the off with her head minigame? Do I remember any of these? Wait, I think I do remember vaguely doing the executioner one. Oh, off with her head minigame was the tiny baby head. That's what it's called. That's the off with her head minigame. Yes, I do remember doing that one as well. So it's either the executioner one? Although I feel like I vaguely remember that being a thing. No, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that. I'm putting it out there. Fort resistance delivered. After passing through the giant doll's ear. 60 hours, so about 10 streams. Yeah, that works out. That works out. Nine or 10. Oh, we literally... Did we do this last night? Yeah. Or today? Oh, all of these are melding into one. Oh, we can go Hysteria at any time. Also, do I have the fucking fancy blades yet? No. Also, apparently, whilst you're in Hysteria, you can't come out of Hysteria manually. Okay, I'm assuming that's what they mean by going through the giant doll's ear. Ah. Crap. Ah! After going through the giant doll's ear, we'll see an Omega switch. Ah! Fucking hell, Pingu. I was reading, how dare you?
Pingu PhD, Tier 3 Retrovert. 11 months holding us together.
11 months. Tier 3. Pingu, thank you so fucking much. We are so close to another spin. For the entirety of April, we are on 8 spins. The whole of this month. Can I get some love for Pingu? Some hype? Thank you very much. Come on, hit the baby heads. Ow, 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 ow. Mr. Jazz. How are you not dead? I've got like bonus damage. There we go. Okay, that's also a giant doll's ear up there, I would argue. After passing through the giant doll's ear, the player will see an Omega switch. Follow the shrink sense path from here until the room is found. Just missed it, Shannon. Is this also a giant baby ear? It's also a giant baby over here? Crap. $93. 93. Hey, you just... Shit. Oh man, we gotta go all the way back down here. The cooldown is about an hour, so you're about halfway between them, which would be lovely. Space them out by half an hour. Very nice, very nice. Those swings are not meeting health and safety standards. I swear it didn't take me this long to do it last time.
They're here.
James is here. There we go. Jump, jump, jump. We wait. We wait. Baby, go that way. No, it's not that big. That's not the baby isn't that big. It's a small baby. Small baby. The hitbox is kind of wide. That's what they say about me. Okay. Fucking finally. So, does that count as a gigantic baby ear? Maybe I should just look up the guide. Uh-huh. Show me Radularums. Located after the section starts. Fort resistance delivered. Is that the one that I was going for? Hold on, what? What? Back this way. No? Fuck, I think it's back here. Well, I can't get back here now. Right, okay. We've got to reload the fucking area. Well, that's fine. I'll just try a new outfit, I guess. I like the heart-shaped iris. And possibly heart-shaped pupil as well? Yes, the entire section. Flesh Maiden. Late, but lucky. Imbued with the power of shrinking violets. Oh, no. What did I do? Did I just say yes to New Game Plus? Oh, no, I just went back. It's fine. Oh. Whew. Whew. The outfit persists. Fucking weapons don't. Yes, we've been going through all the various different outfits. Yeah, I think... Well, that's great. I love the ears. 10 out of 10 work on the ears. It's there. It's right friggin' there. So this counts as going through a baby ear. I mean, I'd say going through a baby cheek myself, but what do I know, you know? I'm not a baby cheek / ear specialist. I'm an ear, nose, and throat specialist.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
Can you survive the passage of time? I feel like I did this one. Because you just have to run away. That's the thing. I mean, if you want to flex on them. Maybe it was the other one, though. In the previous chapter that I remember doing. I feel like I would have remembered the fact that we had to run away from the fucking executioner. It does take a while to run. Success!
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
GG? It must have been. It bloody well must have been. Oh, we got purple eyes. That's nice. So that's it, right? That is the 4 of 4. There. I got all the bottles. Got all the memories? No, I didn't. 2 memories short. 1 snout short. But realistically. Oh shit. Koblos is off to maraud the high seas in search of a real challenge. I'll join in on that. Get on that bad boy. So maybe it's New Game Plus. Equip. Vorpal Cleaver. Pepper. Octo Grinder. Wait. Octo Grinder. The Nightmare. And the Catnip Cannon. Sod it. Let's go Nightmare. I can't remember. I think yes. My standard work. Oh, but we do start in Rutledge, right? As New Game Plus. You need a catnip cannon for when you meet cats in the street.
There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
Yeah, it sort of paints a new picture now that we know, eh?
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie. Miserable hovel.
Yes. Yes.
Can't find the door.
Wasting Doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
I got places to be.
10 years in the...
Oh yeah, forget that there was first-person camera mode.
She's an orphan.
Doctor's pet.
Too good for the asylum.
Another day.
Beatrix, myself, and Styly, well done.
I got happy memories of this place.
Off to Whitechapel. Oh, the cat. So many different layers to his awfulness now that you found out all about it. Yep.
Puss? Puss.
I mean, it always felt pretty fucked up, but now it has a whole additional level of fuckery afoot. Oh, disappearing cats, is it?
Where has that cat gone?
Bloody lousy pen.
Like a real job.
Excuse me,
no
sir.
changing nappies.
You look like a discerning gent.
You are a discerning gent.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
It's a nice little bit of dialogue. Monologue. It's a nice bit of log. God, I did forget about the weird zombie rabbit ant creatures. Rab ants.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many
Down
months.
vlogs. You know
Out
it.
on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the street, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, all died on my account, I couldn't save you. I've told her my silence is for sale. Cheap. I'm a good
Oh,
sort.
shit, okay.
Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
That is the context. So this is what I'm saying about the storytelling aspect of this was a bit confusing. So effectively, Pris has used the fact that Alice thinks that she killed her family to extort money out of Alice and say, look, I won't go to the cops as long as you give me money. I don't think so, Johnny. Oh, no, so, yeah, the nurse, actually, you're right. And is that why she goes mad here? Or is it just that
Nurse
she doesn't...
Witless, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. Burma also needs water.
Pretty birds, like you.
Go to Wonderland. Only a dream.
Do we hit the ground wearing our new fancy outfit? Ah, well, the cutscene, it's apparently baked in that we have the blue outfit, but that's fair. Do we actually land in the rabbit outfit? Yes, we do. I like that our socks have like buttons down the front of them, like their little waistcoats. Waistcoat socks. Now, is it New Game Plus that I get access to the weapons?
Very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the
Oh
place
god,
I've
those
landed
nails
is
don't look
somewhat
comfortable
familiar.
though.
About time too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
So, does anybody
When you're
have
not on edge, you're taking
any
up too
last
much space.
trivia,
No help at all.
spoilers, this, that, or other that they want to
frighten
put
myself.
in? Also, it
Quite
looks like I'm
necessary,
wearing
thanks very much.
the ears
I was
right now.
hoping to escape from all that.
Does anyone have any
Abandon that
spoilers or
hope.
trivia
A new
or
law
anything
reigns
that
in
they want to
this
chuck
wonderland,
in
Alice. It's very
at
rough
this last
justice all
moment?
round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
Any facts that you've been sitting on? No, see, they're all just the same. I don't quite understand what's going on with the DLC weapons.
frog, Alice, I swear.
The memories stay the same.
You jump so well.
So, New Game Plus is a lot harder. Only because it wouldn't have to be a lot harder, but I have just put it on Nightmare mode.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're too
Oh, that's like
times
a
too
sealed up
reckless,
Radula
my
room.
girl.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Come on. Oh. No, that was a nice idea, though, Luna. Nice idea. Configuration has nothing to do with gameplay, right? Well, game and data. Just change the difficulty. Wasn't there confirm? No, equip. Love these snails. It's interesting that obviously it starts off really nice because Alice has created Wonderland as a refuge from her horrific past. So it is a nice place to be. It's the way that she escapes from her trauma.
I'll never have more fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
.2 hours, Pi Lawson. You stick around for the rest of this stream. No pressure. Wow. Bonked straight off that bad boy. And then... Yes. The water turns red. The bones.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I already had that.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity.
Steam players not
One's certainly looking
weapon
for
skins.
you.
Oh, interesting. Activate, download, yeah, and then go into the ini file, special edition, config, numpad. Oh, and then we can use them inside. But we have to, again, we have to edit an ini file. Fair play. Fair play. Well, for me, they look fun. We got to see the designs, but I'm not that worried about using the DLC weapons. Look at me, everybody. I'm actively walking away from trying to 100% everything. Pudding, I appreciate the research, though.
But flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
Oh my god, we got rabbit paws on the bow. Now, if I go to main menu here, so technically we have finished, right? But this is New Game Plus. If we go to equip, I can change the outfit. Also, it looks like these aren't actually changing in terms of what they do. Oh no, because the hearts definitely worked. And this is the last one. Lose teeth instead of health. The Hattress, oh my god. The clockwork eyes. That's beautiful. Shade! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shade and Sunshine. Happy birthday to you. Happy fucking birthday. How you doing? This is just configuration, nothing new. The game manual is there. So, can I chapter select or does new game... No, I can! We can new game plus, but it still gives us just all of the... fair enough. Fair enough. What would be a good one to... I think the Deluded Depths may have been my favorite area in general. Oh my god, I didn't realize that one of Alice's arms is mechanical in this dress. I mean, you'd have to really commit to the bit if you wanted to cosplay as this outfit. You are officially the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
It's all wrong. If I had ears.
Oh god, why did I load back to this bit?
I'm not terribly musical, but you seem out of tune.
It's not my fault. I can't hear my notes.
Notes! The pipes are obstructed.
I can see that. Why not do something about it?
And endanger my vocal cords. You might do it for
Everyone
me.
here has an excuse for doing nothing. Reminds me of the asylum.
It's like me singing, how dare you. There was a time that would have made me spiral. Not now, though, not now. So we're in nightmare mode. Oh, the cannon crabs. Oh, but of course, interesting. I'm in nightmare mode. But also I have the Mad Hatter's outfit. Which means that instead of losing health, I am losing teeth. There's an irony in there somewhere. Thank you very much, Styly. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I say, there would have been a time when genuinely, like, comments like that would have been like, oh, they would have eaten away at me a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, they're still not nice comments, but they're not as, like, they don't prey on my weaknesses as much as they do. As they did, sorry. As they used to. They really did. Astriel. I think it's more that Styly is well aware of a fair few of my, what's the word? My insecurities. And is trying to patch that particular wound, bless him. Boom. So there you go. It's hard to tell whether that was actually going to do a lot more damage. I feel like there was more enemies. You're gonna lose all your marbles instead of your teeth? Thank you! Or something like that. Boom. Let me rub parts of you that are not your body to make up for it. Soothe my mind. Dudes, this is your last chance if you've got any trivia, any interesting bits and bobs, any tidbits that you would like to share before we finish up. Alice. The stream is not finishing up, by the way. I'm just going to go over to Blueprints for the last part of this stream. In Discord, we've got some of the dress designs from Pudding. The DLC weapon skins. Unused designs for the Hysteria weapons. That's cool. Oh my god. Okay, I might have to bring this up on stream because that's fucking grim, but like in a good way. Grim in a good way. Where is it? But yeah, any trivia, anything like that, anything that you would have like been sat on because you think maybe it would have been a spoiler. Now and now alone is the time to throw it up in chat. Throw up in chat. Let me bring in the concept outfits. Chat, you rarely get a chance to spoil stuff, so this is your chance with Alice Madness Returns, wrapping it up. Tell all! If anyone's got anything that they were like, oh, Fraz, did you know this? Or, hey, chat, this is how I did this bit, or whatever. Now's your option. Now's your chance. These 4 dresses were the original lineup. Alice had 4 weapons when she switched weapons. Her dress also switched. It was a really cool thing to play with. Those are the 5 even that made the lineup. Still love this one and this one the most. Eventually, we decided Wonderland Domain would have its own dress. The arguments over design of these dresses were as heated as over the original blue dress. And then this one particularly struck my eye. So we got the DLC weapon skins. Nice, we've seen those. Unused designs for the Hysteria weapons. These are the ones that she used. My beard looks so rugged. Thank you very much. Rawr. Unused DLC weapon ideas. A fucking baby that shoots teeth. I think that's a really cool idea because obviously you would just get an excess of teeth and then you'd be using them as ammo. Maybe it's a bit too grim, but I actually quite like it as an idea. A fish? A fish. Oh, you can only imagine the sound design. God. Yeah. Maybe it just sounds like a little hiccup. It could be like a little baby hiccup. No, maybe that's not right. I like the seahorse instead of the hobby horse. Whatever the hell this is. A weapon devised by the carpenter combining a sunken ship's cannon with a hammer handle. It doubles as a heavy ranged weapon and a powerful hammer for close range. Just full baby rage. To all that have fallen. And to all who have enjoyed the full franchise playthrough of American McGee's Alice. There she blows. American McGee's Alice. Alice Madness Returns. We've gone through the design Bible for the non-existent, as it stands, 3rd game. Done. Who's done? Alice is done. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Oh, hold on. One more. Why did they give the landmark task to me? Because it's dark and bloody. I'm good at this. This time, it's the flatfish. We carved letters onto its body. And Q dumped in
donated £2.40 to the cause. End the game with a spin.
Wait. Damn it. Hey. The bot's on. Oh, hello. Donation handler. Type error. Cannot call. Method name. Type error. Cannot call method name of null. Oh, it went anyway. It went through anyway. It did go up anyway, so cool. Right, dudes, say goodbye to Alice. American McGee, I sincerely hope that sometime down the line, the end of this VOD, is attached in the playlist to the beginning of the next game in the series. But for as of right now, it's done. And that is it. Ciao, friggin' Ciao.